Y'all ever have this thing where you have a thought, you got this idea in your head, and you have to get it down right then and there? Otherwise, you lose it? Well, this happened to me, and I'm going to share it with you. It's this idea that people, and including myself, we have these codes that we live by, these codes that we follow. So I'm going to just go ahead and play it and let y'all listen to it. There's this idea that, like, okay, I'm watching the Diddy documentary, and it's like Diddy was out here doing everything. He had the baby oil. He was out here messing with dudes. He was out here messing with chicks. You know, I didn't did my dirt. I didn't did my stuff, but at least I had a code where, you know, like I ain't gonna mess with my guy girl, or I ain't gonna do no dudes. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, sometimes us having these codes makes us think that we're on a higher moral ground, and that Jesus died for me, but he didn't have to do the same suffering. He didn't have to go to the extent that he did for me as he did for that other person. So technically, I'm low-key better than that person. And that's one of the greatest lies of the enemy. And that's something that we as Christians can truly fall under, thinking that another person needed more saving than we did, when in reality, we all needed the same saving. Just because you happen to have a code doesn't make you any better. And in fact, a lot of times when we have codes, that actually traps us and binds us just as much, if not more, because we think that we can stay on this moral higher ground. It ain't high, moral high ground, and be better than somebody else, and don't necessarily need God, because since mine isn't as bad, I can actually work my way out of this valley. I can actually work my way out of this sin. I can actually get back on God's path my way and become right with God, when in reality you can't. And that's why sometimes us with codes end up being just as far or farther away than the person who had absolutely no code. And I just want to remind you, if you feel like you are really, really good, you still need Jesus, because you are missing the mark. And if you feel like, man, I'm really, really bad, I want to remind you, you're not too far away from Jesus. Bottom line is, we all need Yeshua. That's Jesus. In Romans 3, verse 23 and 24, it tells us, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by his grace through the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. We all need Jesus.